Welcome back to another edition of TBT here on the channel. And in today's TBT video, we will be using NBA 2K11 as the game that we will be rebuilding on. And we will be using the New York Knicks. Now, I believe that this is the year that Melo got traded from the Nuggets to the Knicks. But I went before I hopped into association and I clicked reset roster. So we are doing this from the beginning of the 2010-2011 NBA season, where their highest rated player was Amar'e Stoudemire. He did sign with them in the offseason. But I mean, like, other than that, this team is not looking good whatsoever. So let's go ahead and use the New York Knicks here in NBA 2K11. I know that it's been a week since the last video. That is unlike me, but I do have finals coming up, tests all this week and all of last week, and I'm also dealing with some real life stuff. If you guys follow me on Twitter, which I highly recommend it is at CSB_YT, you guys will know why I'm not posting for a week or why I'm not posting a video on a certain day, but I will definitely do my best to get more content out for you guys this week and next week. But as soon as school ends for me, I'm going to try to make it the summer of CSB, but I also have a very, very busy summer. Who's in free agency? Oh, Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson is in free agency. You know what? Let's just start off the video with a bang, and let's bring Allen Iverson to the New York Knicks. And speaking of starting off the video with a bang, we are definitely starting off the video with a bang. We do go ahead and sign Allen Iverson, and now we are trading Wilson Chandler, Danilo Gallinari, and Klena Azubuike, all for Paul George and TJ Ford. Let's bring Paul George to New York, as he is now the newest face of the New York Knicks besides Allen Iverson and Amar'e Stoudemire. And I really shouldn't say that he's the newest face, because back in 2010, like, no one thought Paul George would be the beast that he is today. But our starting lineup is not looking bad whatsoever, but I would like a better starting point guard. So let's go ahead and see what I can get for Tony Douglas and Raymond Felton. We do need a starting center on the team. Tony Douglas, Raymond Felton, and a 2011 second-round pick for Roy Hibbert and James Posey. Let's go ahead and do it back when Roy was pretty good, kind of good. But just because I did just get Roy does not mean that I will be keeping him. And this is starting to look like the New York Pacers, because I'm like all I'm getting is Pacers players. Greg Oden is a big one, but I don't want to take the chance on him. James Harden. Oh, James Harden. Okay. Do I do it for James Harden? Do I do this for James Harden? But, like, if I do, then I'm going to want a center in return, which I wasn't getting. Danny Granger with his A+ potential. I miss when he was actually still good and still in the league, and that's not really a slam on him. Like, that's like common knowledge. Danny Granger is not a good basketball player anymore. See, I really, really want to try to make this work, but instead of Daquan Cook, can they give me a good set? Oh my God, their starting center is Cole Aldridge. Okay, well then give me. Oh man, Ibaka's only a 65. Okay, we are not doing this trade. No way. In the next trade, we are getting Marc Gasol and Tony Allen from the Memphis Grizzlies in exchange for Anthony Randolph and Ronnie Turiaf. Now, I do love this trade, because if it wasn't for Marc Gasol, our only centers on the team would be Roy and Eddie Curry. I wasn't really too fond of having Roy being the starting center on the team, but now this means that I can trade Roy Hibbert for a player that I like. Yes, it kind of would be beneficial to have him as a backup center, but if I can get a trade for someone better and then also get another backup center in return, that would be the most ideal situation. Like, this one for Danny Granger is just always going to be tempting, but, like, other than Josh McRoberts, who isn't even a center, just, like, look at their centers. Jeff Foster, and, like, he retired, I think, the next year, so we're definitely just not going to go ahead and do that. I am just going to skip it to when the next trade happens, because I don't want to bore you guys with me just searching through the trade finder, trying to find a trade that I do like. So those are all of the trades and moves that I will make here in Season 1. I tried to get a better point guard, but the market just was not looking too great. Here's our starting rotation. We got TJ Ford, Allen Iverson, Paul George, Amar'e Stoudemire, and Marc Gasol. Off the bench, we do have Roy Hibbert, James Posey, Roger Mason, Tony Allen, Bill Walker, Eddie Curry, and Andy Rottens. Let's go ahead and get right on into the season, as I am expecting us to do really bad. That's why I kept on to my pick, but who knows, maybe this team will shock me and we might end up making the playoffs. At the end of season number 1, LeBron James does walk away with the MVP award, averaging 28 points, 7 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 3 steals with 1.5 block. John Wall wins the Rookie of the Year. Kyle Lowry, who is on the Rockets, he wins 6th Man of the Year. Josh Smith wins Defensive Player, averaging 11 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Darren Collison wins the Most Improved Player, and Eric Spoelstra wins the Coach of the Year. No surprise, as the Heat do go 67-15, good enough for first in the Eastern Conference. Really, the only player that I am expecting is Amari Stoudemire. There he is on the All-NBA third team. His numbers on the year: 22.5 points, 9.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, half a steal with 1.5 block. Then, really, other than that, I'm not expecting anyone except for Paul George, who does make the All-Rookie first team. His numbers on the year: 15 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals with 1 block, and also shot 35% from the field. Not really too great. And we did not end up making the playoffs. I can't show you the standings, and I don't really know where else I can show you the standings, so we're just gonna go to the headlines maybe, or the homepage. Will that tell me what our record was? No, it won't. Okay, what? All you need to know is that we did not make the playoffs. That is all that you need to know. We did not make the playoffs, and let's see who ends up winning the NBA championship. Let's see if, and the Los Angeles Lakers win the NBA championship. And someone tell me why that simulation was so much faster than NBA 2K16 on the PS4. Tell me why, man. The Lakers do end up winning, I believe, their 3rd straight NBA championship, because if I go to league history and then past champions, there you go. So they do pull out the three-peat. Kobe gets his 6th ring, as they do beat the Miami Heat in 7 games. And Kobe does end up winning the Finals MVP in 7 games. 7 games. He did average 31 points, 5 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 2 steals with half a block. Oh, whoa, we just got the 2nd pick. We just got the 2nd pick in the NBA draft. We had the 9th best chance, and we got the 2nd pick in the NBA draft. Okay, this actually opens up a ton of opportunities for us. We have the 2nd pick in the draft. Let's just see on the trade finder what that pick gets us. Oh my god, we just got the 2nd pick in the draft. Look at these players I can get. These aren't really great players. Okay, I thought I was kind of expecting some better players here. Lamar Odom, but we do have Amare, Mike Conley, but we would be giving up Allen Iverson. Honestly, I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and, select someone with the 2nd pick in the draft. Let's get right on into the draft. I believe this is where they had, like, the fancy presentation. The 2011 NBA draft, where the Clippers have the number 1 pick. And let's just get on with this. Who do they take? They take V. Roy with the 1st pick. And who do they have us taking? And, where are we at? We're not even anywhere. What the heck? What the heck? We are nowhere. I mean, I think that they have us taking that E. Garnett guy. I don't even know. But he is projected to be a top 5 pick. Everett Garnett. His NBA comparison is Gilbert Arenas. This Bowden dude, Nate Robinson. I mean, really, I don't know who I want. I don't know what I want. All of these guys are guards. I don't necessarily need a shooting guard. You know what? Let's just do it. Everett Garnett, let's go ahead and take you with the 2nd pick in the NBA draft. 6'3" point guard, 204 pounds from Arkansas. Why does the draft go so fast? Why is 2K downgrading? That's my question. Our first signing of this year's free agency is Vince Carter. We are bringing him to the Big Apple to either be the starting shooting guard or the backup shooting guard. And as you can see, I really want Zach Randolph, but he is still waiting for offers. So let's see. And Zach Randolph, let's go ahead and bring Zach Randolph to New York. And we don't have enough cap. Okay, so let's just get Carl Landry. Zach Randolph goes to the Kings, and Marcus Saul was going to go to the Indiana Pacers, so we do get him, but that means that we cannot get Carl Landry. So that sucks. He does go to the Los Angeles Clippers. Now I need a backup power forward, Thaddeus Young. Can we get Thaddeus Young? No, we cannot. He wants 39 mil over 4 years. No, thank you. Let's get Troy Murphy. Troy Murphy was a great player for the Pacers. Let's go 4 mil. Okay, you know what? We just can't sign anybody. So let's go ahead and just simulate to the end of the offseason. We do have 12 players on our team. And this year, with the moves that we did make, especially drafting that point guard with the 2nd pick in the draft, I feel like we can definitely go ahead and make the NBA playoffs in season number 2. So the point guard that we got with the 2nd pick in the draft is an 87 overall. 87 overall. Look at this guy's stats, or like attributes, and of course I can't even see him. So let's just see real quick what his attributes actually are. He is our second highest rated player, and we drafted him with the second pick in the draft. Let's just see what his attributes are. Okay, 74 standing shot 3, 83 shot medium, 90 layup, 66 dunk, 93 ball handle, 92 offhand dribbling, 86 ball security, 85 pass, 84 steal, 89 hands, 82 on-ball defense, 88 offensive awareness, 99 consistency, 94 stamina, 91 speed, 85 quickness. What is it? His potential's a 90 overall, so this dude's only going to get better for us. Man, 2K auto-generated draft classes are just totally on point and totally overpowered, man. Honestly, this trade is a no-brainer in my opinion. Allen Iverson and Vince Carter for James Harden and Darrell Wright. But real quick, I'm just going to see if I can get a backup shooting guard out of them, considering they weren't offering one. Cephalosha, let's get you, but then they would acquire $92,000 more than allowed, and that's not the sort button. This is the sort button. Give me Jarvis Hayes. Give me him, and they counter. Oh, whoa, okay, they won 2 first-round picks. Listen, I will give you 1 first-round pick, but there's no way. Thank you. This is the trade I want. So Allen Iverson, Vince Carter, our 2014 first-round pick, and Andy Rottens for James Harden, Thabo Cephalosha, Jarvis Hayes, and Darrell Wright. Thank you, Oklahoma City Thunder, for basically giving me James Harden for practically nothing. To be honest, that is really the only trade that I feel like I do need to make here in season number 2. So here's our starting 5 at the start of season 2. We got, who's this guy? Okay, Everett Garnett. I need to get his name etched in my brain. Everett Garnett, James Harden, Paul George, Amari Stoudemire, and Marcus Saul. Off the bench, we do have Roy Hibbert, James Posey, Thabo Cephalosha, Roger Mason, Darrell Wright, Jarvis Hayes, and Tony Allen, and Eddie Curry. Wait, why did we bring back Eddie Curry? I did not want to bring back Eddie Curry at all, man. I really did not. Let me just see real quick what I can get for him, because I don't want him on this team. Perfect. 2 second-round picks. I did not want to bring Eddie Curry back to this team. So preseason is on. Let's see how we do here in the preseason. And I don't really see any teams that are... Oh, wow, we are catching a lot of L's. But we do win 3 straight games. And let's auto-generate those rookies again, just in case we do end up getting another top 5 pick. Let's go ahead and simulate to the trade deadline. And let's just see what happens this year. Like I said, I do believe that this team can make it to the NBA playoffs. At the end of season number 2, LeBron James does win back-to-back MVP awards, averaging 28 points, 7.5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals with 1.5 block. And our starting point guard, Everett Garnett, does end up winning the Rookie of the Year. 22 points, 3.5 rebounds, 7 assists, 2.5 steals with barely any blocks. Shot 46% from the field and 34% from 3. Gilbert Arenas wins 6th Man of the Year. Josh Smith once again wins Defensive Player of the Year. Kendrick Perkins was the most improved player, averaging a double-double with points and rebounds. And Dale Davenport wins the Coach of the Year as the Clippers go 51-31. Good enough for tied for first in the Western Conference. Only players I am expecting, and there's no players on the All-NBA teams. Of course there aren't, and there's none on the All-Defensive teams, but you just knew this was going to happen. Everett Garnett does make the All-Rookie First Team. You guys already saw his numbers. And we did finish with the 3rd best record in the Eastern Conference. Here's how the team is looking. Marcus Saul is only hurt day to day. That's like not awful, because we do have Roy Hibbert there filling the void. I am ready to win a championship in season 2, but if we win this, then we're probably going to have to go up against the Celtics, and I'm not really looking to go up against the Celtics. 2-2 against the Bucks, 3-2. Game 7, first of all, let's just see who they have on their roster, because I totally forgot to show you guys who they have on their roster. They have Brandon Jennings, John Salmons, Corey Maggette, Troy Murphy, and Bogut. Well, first of all, if Amari isn't really averaging a ton of points against... Okay, good. He is averaging 28 points against Troy Murphy. Like, I was about to say, if he is not beasted and feasted against him, then we have a problem. And we do end up winning Game 7 at home by 5 points. Everett Garnett scores 30 for us. And for them, Corey Maggette with 24 points and 7 rebounds. And we're taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Thank God. 2K just blessed me right there. They got Lou Williams. Oh, wow. They are pretty stacked at the point guard position. Lou Williams, Drew Holiday, and Jose Calderon. They have Evan Turner, Marcus Thornton. Iggy, who is hurt day to day. Okay. Please tell me he won't be starting. That's just my wish. Mo Spades is their starting 4, and Craig Gilbert is their starting center. They picked him with the 5th pick in the previous draft. Let's see if we can win this series. We do end up winning game 1 by 24. We lose game 2 by 22. We win game 3. Win game 4. PG is out 1 to 2 weeks. That's not what I want to see. But we do end up making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And we're taking on the Miami Heat. I almost said New York Knicks. That kind of would have been pretty funny if I said that. But I mean, like, other than D-Wade, LeBron, and Bosh, this team is nothing. Their starting center is Ben Wallace. Their backup is Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Their backup 4 is Haslam. Their backup 3 is Ryan Gomes. Their starting, their backup shooting guard is Mike Miller. But their starting point guard is Will Bynum. Like, Everett Garnett is going to have a field day. Game 1 goes to them. They win by 18 points. We win game 2 in Miami by 2 points. We take the 2-1 lead. We take the 3-1 lead. We're not on just yet. We are not on just yet. Can we please advance to the NBA? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We beat the Heat. Hashtag beat the Heat. And we're taking on the defending 3-time NBA champions, Los Angeles Lakers. Let's put an end to their run and let's win this championship. Pau Gasol, he's out 6 to 8 months. Okay, GG. It is over, bro. Their starting point guard is Steve Blake. They obviously have Kobe, Ron Artest, Pau Gasol, who is hurt, and Lamar Odom is hurt. So I have no idea who is going to start at the power forward position for them. And they do have Andrew Bynum. Now, real quick, I am going to put this on All-Star and 3 minutes, okay? Because if it gets down to it, I might just go ahead and play a game. Like, for example, if we end up going up 3-0, which I can definitely see happening, 2-0, 2-1, okay, 3-1. Okay, so if it goes 3-1, let's just, actually, no, let's not play it because I haven't played this game in forever, and I really don't want to mess up. Actually, screw it. Let's just play it. Why not go ahead and play it? I'm trying to make these videos as entertaining as possible for you guys, and let's see, which jersey should we wear? Retro 2, Retro 3, you know what, let's just wear the current, and then the Lakers, they can wear their secondary, their home whites, even though I'm pretty sure June 1st wasn't on a Sunday. Let's go ahead and play this game, and let's see what happens, and let's see if we can win our very first NBA championship for the Knicks since like 1974 or 76, I want to say. No Blake, no Steve Blake. Oh, give me that, let's go. Come on, Amari, let's just run this break and then hand it off. Actually, no, wait, what's okay, that's not post. PG, you are wide open, my man. You are wide open, and he does get the basket to go 4-2 here in the first quarter. And I don't ever remember the graphics being this bad, but then again, it looks a lot better on my recording than it does on my TV, and I totally just let Kobe Bryant get that dunk. Throwback to when Kobe was actually really unstoppable in 2K. Let's just give it to Paul George and let Paul... Oh, he was kind of open there for a second. Not really. James Harden, kind of open. Let's see what he get. James Harden, get the layup to go. Yes, he can. 2-point lead. No, what the heck? Oh, whoa, he just made that. What the heck? Everett Garnett, I was trying to do a dribble move. This dude just nailed it. From half court, he banked it in. Oh my god. I was trying to do a crossover, and it just totally did not even, like, do that. Okay, okay, so let's just see what, what this is. I mean, because I don't really understand why I kind of just did that. Because as you can see, you have to hold L2, and, like, what I did was I held L2. Oh, you have to move left towards the non-ball hand. I was doing right, but hey, it doesn't matter. Everett Garnett is an absolute beast. He just drained a half-court bank shot in the second quarter of the NBA Finals with like 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Artest. Gasol on Artest. This is so easy because all Artest is going to do is just get to the... Oh, wait, he actually made that. Never mind. That is pretty easy for them, but not for us. Our lineup right now on the court, we have Garnett, Harden, Posey, Gasol, and Hibbert, and I'm not really too sure how I feel about it. What is a pick and roll in this game? I have no idea what a pick and roll. Oh, well, you're just going to set me a screen anyway, Marc Gasol, and I'm going to pass it to you, and you're going to go with the monster two-handed slam. I have no idea what a pick and roll is in this game, but it doesn't matter. Marcus Gasol with the two-handed slam. No, Derek Fisher, you are not making the, no, Derek Fisher, what is that, dude? You are not going to make that shot. Let's give it to James Posey. James Posey on the fast break in the NBA Finals, and he gets, okay, that was kind of a foul, 2K, but hey, it's fine, whatever. The only reason why I really shot that was to get a foul called on me. No way Derek Fisher makes that. You were being contested by Marcus Gasol. Like, that was just not going to happen. Garnett on the, what was that, Garnett? What in the world was that? I was trying to go baseline, and it just didn't really work out. No, get that ball. Roy Hibbert on the, actually, no, that was good. Garnett with the layup, yes. How many points does Garnett have? This dude is beasting right now. 5 of our 13 have come from Everett Garnett. I am absolutely trash at this game, and somehow we are up by 3. Give it to PG. Give it to Paul George. Give it to Paul George. Paul George with the leader layup thing, and it's good. Paul George gives us a 5-point lead here in the first half, 15-10. This is definitely one of the more high-scoring games in NBA Finals history. Steve Blake, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? You are not getting past Everett Griffin. Like, that is just not going to happen. You are not getting past him unless if I give you an easy path to the basket, which is not going to happen. And Kobe, you are missing that shot. You know what? I probably could hold it for the last shot, but I'm not going to. Actually, should I hold it for the last shot? Yeah, let's just hold it for the last shot. Everett Garnett. Actually, let's just give it to Roy in the post. Come on, Roy. Oh, look at Roy. That could have been called a foul. Not really. He got blocked. I need to stop complaining. Kobe. No, wait. Oh, my God. Paul George. No. Why did I jump? I'm such an idiot. Matt Barnes. No. Kobe. No, Kobe. No. Kobe. No way Kobe makes this. No way Kobe makes that over the best defensive player in NBA history, James Harden. All right, PG. Oh, Amari. I saw Amari there for just a split second, and it didn't really work out. You know what? Just take, wait. Oh, whoa, wait. Oh, Garnett is open for 3. It's buckets. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't know that triangle was hop step. I thought that was the move that you do to get in the post, but apparently not. Apparently I was wrong. Let's just play some good defense. Let's just not give them anything, Kobe. You are not hitting this shot over James Harden. No, and I was just kind of frozen there. That should have been a block. James Harden, put your hand on the basketball and get a block, please. What are you doing? Oh, Paul George goes to coast layup. 6-point lead for us, 1:45 left to go, and the Lakers need to call a timeout. Oh, give me that steal. Give me that steal. Paul George on the fast break. Come on, PG. Do not mess this up. Paul George, two-handed slam. 8-point lead for us. And you know what? Just to make things a little bit more fun, let's go to gameplay. Let's turn this up to Superstar, which is 1 less than Hall of Fame, and let's just see what happens. If it gets like really difficult to the point where I can't play, then I'll change it back to All-Star. But the only reason why I did have it on All-Star was because I haven't played this game in a while, but since I'm getting just a little bit more comfortable with this game, let's go ahead and bump it up 1 difficulty level. They need to get something going. No. Oh my God, that so could have been a block. Shout out to Luke Walton there on the bench. 6-point lead now. Come on, Griffin. What are we gonna do? What are we? Oh, okay. I see you. Who's open? Someone's open. Oh, Paul George, James Harden. Oh, beautiful ball movement, James Harden. Oh man, I hate the shot releases in this game. I really do. Come on, let's just get a good defensive stop. Let's not let them score on this possession. And if they do, and of course, we're just gonna give Ron Artest an easy mid-range jumper, of course. Marcus Gasol, I see. Oh, that was no. I thought he was gonna keep cutting to the basket. Oh, they get the L1. I thought Marcus Gasol was gonna keep cutting to the basket just like they do in 2K16. And they now have a 2-point lead on us. We have not scored since the 3rd quarter. They are on an 8-0 run, and I need to get something going here on offense. Someone just set me a screen and make this worthwhile. Come on, Marcus Gasol, why did you not cut to the basket? Oh, wait, this is why, because Paul George is open in the corner. Paul George, oh, wait, Amari, no, I did not want to pass it there. Oh, I didn't, no, what the heck? Why are they cutting to the basket at like the worst possible times? Oh, my God. 4-point game. I wanted to give it to Paul George there, but it did not really work out that way. Okay, Amari, please make this. Amari, please. Amari, you were wide open. Oh my God, we are choking. We are choking here in the fourth quarter. Can I get a steal? Come on, James Harden, get this steal. Or just don't get the steal, you know, no big deal. And Kobe for 3. No, you are not making that. Oh, my God. 7-point game. We need to get something going very fast. And to do this, let's just get a nice pick and roll with Marcus Gasol so I can maybe get an open 3. No, I can't. I really do hate these shot releases in this game. I really do. This dude's just going to make a wide open mid-range. And that's basically all she wrote. Like, I honestly don't even see us coming back in this game. But you never know what could happen. Garnett for 3. No good. And let's just sim to the end of the game. We do end up losing game 5. By how much did we end up lose by? We end up losing by 10 points. Man, I choked in the fourth. They definitely came to play, but then again, this was my first time playing this game since 2K11. You can say I choked, you can say I didn't, but I mean, come on. Like, I was a total noob at playing this game just now. So game 6 at home, it is always sweeter to. Oh my God, are we seriously gonna lose this series because I lost game 5? I'm done. So because I play game 5 and we lose, that means that we do end up losing the NBA Finals in 7 games. Now the Lakers have won 4 straight NBA championships. That is absolutely insane. You know what? Looking back on it, I probably shouldn't have played game 5. Probably shouldn't have played it. I should have just laid low and let the CPU take control of it. So now we go on to season number 3, which is our last season to win a championship. These head coaches are absolute garbage. Let's just go ahead and I will just show you guys the free agency signing, since that is basically the most important part of the offseason other than the draft. But our pick is going to be towards the end of the draft, so there's really no point in showing it. No changes will be made. Here is season 3. We are just going to simulate it all the way through. I'm not going to cut it, and we're just going to see what happens, man. Auto-generate these rookies. The Lakers have won 4 straight NBA championships. Really, that should have been our championship, considering if I don't play game 5, we do end up winning the game. And just, by the way, look at how fast this simulation ends up going. Like, this goes by way faster than it does in 2K16. We do end up beating the Heat by 14 points. That is a good sign to see. But so far, the Sixers are the top team in our division, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I do know that they did sign Kevin Garnett. I did try to get him on the team. He obviously did not want to come here. And currently, we are in the top 3 in the Eastern Conference. Let's just see what can happen. Why are we losing games? Come on, y'all. And at the end of season number 3, LeBron James does win the MVP award at 29 points, 9 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 2 steals with 2 blocks. Darrell Parker wins Rookie of the Year. He is on the Raptors. Gilbert Arenas once again wins the 6th Man of the Year. Dwight Howard this time wins the Defensive Player of the Year. 23 points, 14 rebounds with 2.5 blocks. Travis Outlaw wins Most Improved Player, and Tom Thibodeau, the coach of the Grizzlies, ends up winning the Coach of the Year as the Grizzlies do go 52-30, good enough for 4th in the Western Conference. I know I said I would just not cut the simulation of the regular season, but talking for that long just really wasn't my thing, and there wasn't really a whole lot to talk about. And James Harden's hurt. He's out 10 to 12 months. Oh my God. Are you serious, bro? Are you kidding me? There is no way we are going to win this series. There's no way we are actually going to win this series. 3-2. Okay, never mind. We actually just won this series, and we're taking on the Indiana Pacers here in round number 2. Who is on their team? They got Darren Collison, Brandon Rush, Danilo Gallinari, Caron Butler, Danny Granger. Wow. Tim Duncan? How did they get Tim Duncan on the team? And they also have Spencer Hawes, but how did they get Tim Duncan? How in the world did they get Tim Duncan? Like, I have no idea how they did. I can probably just go, maybe it's DeJuan Blair. No, real quick, let's just go to League News Transaction Report. How did they get him on the team? All they had to trade was Tony Douglas and Hasheem Thabeet. Oh my God. Well, honestly, I feel like we can win this series, but then again, probably not. 3-0, 3-1, okay, 3-0, 3-2, and we get eliminated. Of course we do. You know what? If I don't play Game 5, we end up winning an NBA championship. And speaking of the NBA championship, the Pacers do end up winning the NBA Finals, as Darren Collison does end up winning the Finals MVP. Here are all of the retired players. We got Brevin Knight. Steve Nash is on the Kings. Birdman retires. Allen Iverson, he's on the Thunder. He ends up retiring, but that is it, man. It's a shame that I could not bring a championship here. Here's the final roster at the end of 3 seasons. We got Everett Garnett, Amari Stoudemire, Paul George, Roy Hibbert, Marc Gasol, Darrell Wright, Thabo Sefolosha, Jarvis Hayes, Roger Mason, James Harden, and Tony Allen. Why did James Harden have to get hurt, man? Like that's all I'm saying. If he was not hurt, we would have easily won the NBA championship in season 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys did enjoy. Let me know down in the poll in the description for which game you guys would like to see me rebuild on next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.